Welcome back.
Happy Tuesday. Hope everyone had a great Memorial Day weekend.
Long.
Got a little sunburn there.
As you guys know, the greatest disclaimer in all the crypto lands.
That's right. We are not financial advisors, not even a little, not even on the weekends.
You know, we might have to be though. Might have to be. Could be a thing coming soon, guys. But
Oof.
for now, entertainment purposes only. But we have quite a bit.
And I'll ask, are you not entertained?
Are you not entertained? JC, good to see you, man. It's been a few days since we were able to hop on the show together. Looks like we both got some sun.
Ooh, goodness gracious. Yep. We had a good weekend. We took the kids to see Hamilton for the first time, so that was really cool. They loved it. And then we spent a couple of days burning the skin off of my body in Myrtle Beach.
It's awesome, man. Well, it's great to have you back. And obviously, you know, as what seems to happen every weekend that we're gone, a bunch of stuff happened. So we're gonna get right into it, guys. There's a lot.
How did that affect the crypto markets?
Well, it's interesting because there are, you know, crypto might be being boring right now, but that doesn't mean that there's nothing going on. There's some interesting things happening.
Morning Ice, yeah. Definitely, let's get to the bubbles, my bubbles, and we will jump into it.
Let's get it. Bubbles, ice.
Bubbles.
Hey, what's up, guys?
There you go. Bubbles.
Woo! Wild up. Fat moving. Near.
Look, AI stuff is moving. It's almost like AI is important.
Guys, I don't know how many times we're going to come on the show and say it, but I'll say it one more time. AI, it's the narrative. Make sure you guys are paying attention.
Yeah, near. It's down. I mean, it was down just a touch, but look at this. This is just the daily. Look at this on the weekly. It's up almost 80%. The low down here at 158, and it made it all the way up to almost $3. Had a little pullback. So, if we were talking about near last week and you got in on it, congratulations,
guys. We were talking about near like 2 months ago. So, it's nowhere near all-time high.
I see what you did there. Yeah.
But realistically, guys,
it is up 100%. It is double. Your money has more than doubled on the month.
Yeah. If you guys bought when we told you to buy, again, this is the third time that this has happened. This happened with Ondo. It's happened with Radium. This is happening near.
I want to look at this. Look, it's actually up on the yearly.
Yeah.
Guys, one of the few.
Look at that. There is still, again, everything is being suppressed. We're going to talk about this in a little bit, but altcoins have really not even begun to move yet. So this is a good sign, shows life in the project. And obviously, if you guys were following for the past couple months, you guys did very well. But there is still so much room to move. So,
and I took my morning, Kyle. I took my non-financial advice, and my average Ondo price is about 27 cents.
That's a good get. Definitely a good get. But yeah, guys, AI is the big thing moving right now. You know, not much else is. The only other thing that is doing really well, we'll be talking about here in a second, but it's good to see, especially because things have been so boring for so long. Yikes.
It's just let's see. Fed.
All right, JC. I know you want to get right into it.
Yes.
What is the big XRP news of the day?
All right, before I get into there's a couple of things. A lot of XRP news today. But we
gotta check the Fed watch.
Yeah, let me hit this real quick. Let's refresh. All right, 2.58 trillion. Fear and greed's at 40. We're at neutral, just barely. Bitcoin back over 77. We dropped all the way down into on the daily here. Check this out. Last week we dropped all the way to 74,255. So big dip off of the 80 that we were trying to hold there. ETH, did ETH drop below 2,000? Nope, it didn't. It was close though.
That would be too much of a coincidence if it did after
I know,
what we're
right?
talk
We'll get
about
to that in a
today,
minute, but
for sure.
let's give one check on the Fed. We swore in the new Fed chair on Friday. You know, his stance, his public stance was, you know, he's not a big fan of just dumping cash on the markets. He is a fan of lowering rates. So June 17th is the next rate meeting. Got, you know, almost 100% chance it's going to stay the same. A slight chance of it rising. Slight chance of rising July. And a bigger chance for a raise in interest rates. None of that is really great. Look at this. September, we're looking at a 1 in 4 chance of rate rising. That's not a good thing.
Yikes.
And like I said, the Fed is going to inject $6.5 billion this week. I thought this guy was not in favor of just dumping cash in the markets, but really, the Fed has 2 tools in their toolbox: rates and liquidity. So, I don't know. Oh yeah, sorry.
It's definitely going to get interesting. I don't know exactly how this is going to play out, guys, but a lot of people are understandably trying to kind of be strategic about where they're putting their assets right now, for sure.
So let's see. Is this where we're at? All right. So look at this from. Do I have the original? Yeah, from the XRP Ledger Foundation.
Oh, I saw this all over Twitter this morning.
Like, so this is a copy of a bearable bull thing. I'll show you that in a minute. But people are speculating about what this means. There's a big white ball, like a snowball rolling down the hill. There's a big black rock right here. Don't know. Count the dots. There's 5. There's 8. There's 9. That looks like an X to me, or the what is that? Cygnus, the swan, the constellation, the big cross. There's also the Southern Cross. I bring up constellations because this right here is the Big Dipper, and the Big Dipper. This is not exactly right, but if you follow the Big Dipper like this in the sky, you get to the North Star. And we've always talked about XRP, or Brad Garlinghouse has always called XRP the North Star for Ripple. I don't know what this is as far as constellations go. If anybody does, or if it's 2 constellations, I'm not that big into constellations, but
I almost wonder if it's like a date based on.
But if you count the dots, there's 5 dots, there's 8 dots, there's 9 dots. 589, a big XRP meme.
That's interesting. We should plug it into Grok and be like, Grok, what do you think about this? But it looks like
wait.
The internet
I have that for later.
Yeah, the internet is speculating.
So,
guys. They are
so Trades a lot at Cool Breeze. He's like the XRP. So they posted this May 25th. That was yesterday at 2:14 p.m. By the way, this is the Bearable Guys banner on his X page. So this is the full picture. So what is that? All right. So how many dots do you see? 589. What happened? All right. So today, May 26th, just at 9 a.m. What does all this mean? Today, we're publishing a new XRP Ledger standard for automated market makers V2. Wait.
But that's really interesting because we love this on Hedera on Saucer Swap. So this is.
So I did click on the Groks. Like, what does this mean? So the XRPL. Whoop, let me move us to this. I'm reading over here. The XRP Ledger Foundation announced new standards for the automated money makers that adds stable swap and concentrated liquidity curves. So concentrated liquidity curves is something that's basically the V2 staking on saucer swap. So that is not so stable. Stable swap uses an amplification coefficient for flatter pricing curves near 1-to-1 pegs with concentrated liquidity. I should have done my warm-ups: red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather.
You guys can tell that we've had a weekend.
Yeah,
brains fried, exhausted.
So yeah, May 8th, 2029, 589. Sure, why not? Agreed, Kyle. Sorry, I'm just reading the comments now. Agreed, Kyle. Trump's new chair doesn't raise rates first thing. No, but they may have to later on. So let's see. Concentrated liquidity lets providers target specific price ranges with tick-based positions for better capital efficiency. Reptar, you're more of an expert on that, on the concentrated liquidity pools. What does this mean? Like, why is this a big deal?
I mean, essentially, it's just really just giving people more flexibility and, quite frankly, higher returns when they're investing in a concentrated liquidity pool. In a traditional liquidity pool, you're putting up two separate assets to earn interest on it. Essentially, those assets move together. I don't want to get too deep into it because it is pretty complex. But the main difference between a concentrated liquidity pool and a traditional liquidity pool is, again, you're earning fees in that concentrated, there's the word, range that you set. So with as long as the price range of your two assets are within that concentration, excuse me, guys, you will earn very, very high fees on those, higher than a traditional liquidity pool. But if it falls out of that range, you're actually earning nothing. So really, it's a way for people to earn insanely high interest while maybe taking a little bit more risk with their XRP, which is interesting because, a lot of these other projects have a lot of options for DeFi. And I feel like that's one area where XRP is kind of lacking. There's not a lot of options and things to do with your XRP.
Yeah.
So
I mean, you can swap really it onto different other chains. Like you can go onto not Jupiter. What's the Solana?
Radium.
Oh,
yeah, Jupiter too. Yeah.
No, Jupiter. Sorry, you can go into Jupiter and you can get into basically like wrapped XRP on Solana, wrapped XRP on ETH, and you can stake that way. But natively, there's just not that setup yet on XRP. So it looks like they're trying to make that happen. Multiple pools per token pair. You can see here, reduce slippage, which is good. Improve DEX liquidity on the ledger. That's good, without messing up the current automated market maker stuff. So don't get me wrong. That's good. That's back end infrastructure stuff for the XRP ledger, which is good. Does that justify XRP ledger stealing variable bulls thing and trying to make their own little thing here? Is that a lot of hype for nothing? That's what it kind of looks like to me.
Yeah, I mean, again, guys, it's not like the greatest news in the world, but I mean, it is kind of cool because it's giving a little bit more. It's giving more options to people, or for people to do things with their XRP, which is always good. But
yeah. And then the other big XRP news, I've seen rumors, this is from Adam XRP. I've seen rumors all over X that Ripple may have acquired Circle. Like, quick, someone type something on X. Let's see. Let's start a rumor.
In the days of AI, when everything was believed,
you guys remember that episode of Family Guy where they're all tied up in their living room and they're like, "Hey, let's start a rumor." It's like Rob Schneider goes to Home Depot and picks up people to choke him in the shower.
Yeah.
Let's start a rumor. You're like, that's what happens on X. I saw a rumor. Of course you did. You started it.
It's
But, yeah.
crazy because we have to be so careful nowadays when we fact check things, guys. I mean, and sometimes it's hard. Sometimes things slip through the cracks with us too.
I saw a rumor that people were wearing Joe Biden masks for 4 years, and that's not really the president. Oh, I saw the rumor. I started it. Let's see. I saw a rumor that Reptar is actually a for real lizard person Reptar.
Hey, stop. That could or could not be true based on the whole alien thing. Now, I mean, damn. Maybe I am.
Wait, what's that? Who are you? Okay. Right, whatever.
But I mean, for real, guys. Just really, it takes 2 seconds to fact check things. Just make sure that you guys are really, especially now with AI, dude. Like AI has just made it so much easier for people to come up with a fake, quick little picture of a news clip that looks legit, throw a caption on there, and tens of thousands of people like it and repost it without even reading it. It's wild.
Literally someone with a few followers, a good amount of followers, could literally just type a question. Is it true that Ripple is acquiring Circle? And it's off. And you're like,
and someone's like, wait,
Circle is a public company. Circle went public. It is a publicly traded company. Ripple cannot just buy Circle. They can buy shares of Circle. They could buy a controlling interest. They could buy a large amount of Circle shares. They cannot buy Circle anymore. They tried last year for, what did they offer? $5 or $6 or $7 billion to buy Circle. And Circle was like, nah, we're going to IPO instead.
And speaking of IPOs.
Oh, no, wait. I have two more XRP things.
Okay, no worries.
From Wendy O. Love you, Wendy. Learned a lot.
Wendy O.
Been following Wendy O for years. She's a great chart analyst, but she's also got her finger on the news.
Love the O
Go
show.
follow Wendy O because she knows what's up. Sentiment says XRP sentiment has fallen into extreme fear territory and has historically increased the chances of a short-term bounce. So yeah, just wanted to show you this. And this is true, I think, of most good crypto, not like meme coins and stuff. But anytime when we get to this stage of the market where people are bored and frustrated and they're in like, yeah, this is never going to go. I'm just gonna rotate into other stuff. This is never going to go. I'm gonna chase green can. Near protocol's going. I'm gonna move. Near's moving. I'm just gonna go. That's when tokens take off.
Exactly, guys. And again, the tokens that are taking off, it's obvious which ones they're going to be. So,
that's when I think that's when the greater crypto market also takes off. It's like, okay, it's over. It's never gonna go again. It's just gonna be run by the big boys, or it's always just manipulated. I'll never make it. So just and then I don't
hope is lost.
That's I don't have this up anymore, but I've seen posts. I don't know if it's true because I don't even know how to check this. That liquidity for XRP is at all-time lows on centralized exchanges. I'm like, okay, cool. But do you know how long it takes for me to put liquidity from my ledger onto a centralized exchange? Yeah, less than 2 seconds. So I don't buy this whole liquidity is at a low. Well, yes, because people took it and put it in their cold storage. It doesn't take any time to put it back on. So on that. And then I got this. And we don't have to get into this, but look, Bearable Guy has been I asked, where is it? What's the history of this Bearable Guy XRP riddles, and what do those riddles mean? Let me put us back over here, see if that'll. Nope, that's not gonna work. We'll go here. So yeah, anyway, this guy came out in 2017, 2018. Cult-like following amongst the XRP army for blending visual puzzles, numerology, wordplay. Some of these people will really dig into like numerology and gematria and all this stuff. And apparently, the world elites are all about this whole letters equal numbers equals, whatever. So I don't care. Let me show you here's the first one from 2018. Rising Phoenix, Bitcoin, XRP, USD, Puppet Masters, Ouroboros. That's the New World Order. Whatever. I can't even read what that says. But people have been trying to. Apparently, this guy is from the future, and he's made all these different. Here's another one. These colors mean different things, and this is the dude. And there's the knight with the sword and the king and a scepter and an owl. And what is that? That's a wrench. And what do these 3 books mean? And there's 5 of those and 4. Like, people get really into this.
And that's the thing, guys. A lot of people are concerned because of the idea of a one world currency, which is, a precursor to all these bad things supposedly happening. It's, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. Yes, guys, just like anything in the world, it's going to be controlled. It's going to be manipulated by the Illuminati or whatever you want to call them. The new
Great.
world.
Now we're going to get killed.
Yeah, it's just, but again, guys, like, there's no stopping it. So it's like, what are you going to do? Just,
rocket ships to the, is that Polaris? Is that the North Star? Back in, when was this one? This was,
these are all going to be
2021. Yeah, here's the 2022 calendar. Relevant. I mean, look at, like, people will zoom in and be like, what is that? What's on that? What is that? That's a little icon there. What is that? What is that? What does this carpet mean? Like, I guess, I mean, if you're bored, it's fun to get it. What are these?
It all makes sense after whatever is supposed to happen happens.
Yeah. Why is there a merry-go-round with no color? And look, there's the XRP logo. And yeah. But it's also the Triskelion, and there's all kinds of history and stuff. But that's from 2021. So he started putting these out every Christmas. Here's Christmas 2022. There's the ship again. The 3 colors, green, yellow, purple. Yeah.
So what does this all mean, JC?
Basically, it means XRP to $100,000 per token, and I am going to have a rocket ship that's going to take us at light speed to the North Star. Or if you want, I mean, we should probably start with Proxima Centauri. You got to water the flowers, and there's 3 more books again, and he's got 3 flowers on his hat, and 3 plus 3 is 5, 8, 9, and cats and dogs living together, mass hysteria. Here's the one I'm most familiar with. Here's the ship again, and the light again, and that's Brad Garlinghouse, by the way. And here's a purple unicorn horn, and these get real fun. But watching people try and screw with them is like, yeah. All right, we've done that. We've done that. Oh, by the way, this is just funny before we get into what Reptar wants to talk about. Pope Leo announces a partnership with Anthropic. Wait, what? The Pope is partnering with AI. We live in a simulation.
Wild.
I'm so confused.
What?
Oh, here's the supply shock thing.
Anthropic of all things.
All right, here you go, Reptar. Take it away.
Very strange. Well, I actually give credit to my well, first of all, we'll get into this first. We were talking, JC had brought up, how the narrative this cycle is AI, and a lot of these altcoins, nothing's really moved. Everything's still down for the year. And we talked about on the show how once Ethereum starts moving, that is the sign, the big signal that money is about to move into altcoins. This is how it happens every time Bitcoin moves first. And, we had mentioned that Ethereum was getting like no attention. It's had no price action over, for like the past year. Like ETH has just done nothing. And a lot of these projects that we are bullish on and investing in are built on Ethereum. Whether they're their own project or not, they are still, using the Ethereum blockchain. So why is Ethereum not moving? You know, it is a good question because all of the attention is on Bitcoin and XRP right now, and all of these, you know, these big narratives. But what's going to happen is Ethereum is going to have its day soon. And that is going to be the catalyst that starts alt season. And when I see something like this, where BlackRock just dumped $7 billion into a fund on Ethereum.
Yeah, now let's be clear. This is not an Ethereum ETF. They didn't buy Ethereum and like put a this is their own money market fund, which is entirely different than an Ethereum ETF. A money market fund is just something where they have, look, okay, money market fund.
Explain to me like a 5-year-old.
Yeah. What is a money market fund?
Well, yeah,
I'm just so everybody knows. Money market fund is a type of mutual fund that invests in short-term, high-quality, low-risk debt securities. Main goals: preserve capital, keep your money safe, provide high liquidity, easy to withdraw, generate moderate yield like interest. Okay, they pull money from investors and very short-term instruments like 30-day, 90-day. Okay, so treasury bills, government securities, repos, commercial. Okay, look, so it's just a generally safe fund that you can invest in. This is not a crypto ETF. This is a money market fund, but they're tokenizing it on Ethereum. They're creating an ERC20 token for this fund. They are tokenizing a $7 billion money market fund.
So what that tells me is not that the price of Ethereum is going to go up. I mean, it will eventually, obviously. It shows that they're building infrastructure. They're building products. They're building, you know, applications and things on Ethereum and preparing for what is coming, because they want to be able to move their own money. They want to be able to, they want to get in before everyone else is going to do what they're doing. So they're right here. What I see this being is positioning, which, you know, is a
and
good
it's not
sign.
this is not they're not buying Ethereum. This is not putting buy pressure on the Ethereum token. This is the institution that called all of crypto a scam and called Bitcoin a pet rock is putting their services, their products on the blockchain.
They're utilizing it. To me, that's bigger than just buying it. Because, like, if you buy it, it's like, okay, cool, I bought it. I think it's gonna go up. It's like, no, we need to like use this. This is interesting. This is like, you know, like.
And John 3:16, I see your thing about ZBC and thoughts. I'll pull some stuff up here at the end because yes, I did buy some of that. It's down from what I bought, but that's okay. But yeah, we want to highlight, because we've talked so many times about, you know, what's going on with ETH. Why is ETH not moving? Is ETH a dead project? ETH is not a dead project. As you can see right here, 71.9% of all tokenized funds are on the Ethereum blockchain. Hey, I don't have the number, but a overwhelming majority of stablecoins, even Ripple's stablecoin, is currently, the majority of it is on the Ethereum blockchain. The majority of NFTs, Ethereum blockchain. By the way, if you hold an Alpha Origins NFT and you hold a human, which won our random airdrop giveaway, we'll be sending you ETH because it's on the Ethereum blockchain.
And congrats to the winner, guys, for our third airdrop. So that was it's been really exciting, guys, and we appreciate all you guys that are still holding. So many more to come. Many more to come.
Yeah, and one last thing that Reptar and I are both excited about. Boom.
Woo! Look at that. So, we are going to have to talk about something interesting. So, as you guys know, SpaceX is going public. they are doing an IPO.
Is it June the 12th or June the 16th?
June the 12th. And we will probably have some kind of live event for when that goes, for when that happens, because I am going to be participating in it.
Oh, my wife has already said, buy me a share, buy our kids a share, and if we can afford any more than that, buy as many as you can.
What's interesting is right now, you technically can buy a share before it even goes public. Now, how is that possible? Well, there is a ETF that has been absolutely ripping lately over the past few days because it is the TEMA Space Innovators ETF. Now, what is TEMA? No, not Timu. It is not. We have Timu at home.
Oh gosh.
So like,
I mean, how bad? Like, how bad would your Timu at home be?
We have Timu at home.
Oof.
So essentially, guys, this ETF is just a conglomeration of some of the biggest space companies in the world. And right now, SpaceX is part of this fund. So you can technically, even though it's not public yet, you can own a little bit of SpaceX still through this ETF. A lot of people have been putting options on this. It's been disgusting. Personal friend of mine, shout out Kyle. He's been doing incredible on his position, and again, this is going to run when this IPO launches. I mean, it's SpaceX. It is going to absolutely rip. I think everyone knows that, especially with some of the crypto partnerships that it's already got going on with all the crazy stuff. I mean, aliens alone is going to pump the stock. So if you guys really are interested in getting into the IPO, I would really maybe take a look at getting into the Timu ETF.
TEMA. So apparently their ticker, TEMA Space Innovators ETF, their ticker is NASA. I don't know how they got that.
Isn't that wild?
But yeah. But look, this is the space sector stocks from 2021 to now. Yeah.
And it makes sense. I mean, and again, this is a reason why I'm so bullish on HBAR is because HBAR is partnered with all of these companies. It's just, it's real, and the space stocks are doing very well, and HBAR still hasn't moved.
And we talked about last week, Anthropic is already paying $15 billion per year to shoot. Is it XA? Is it SpaceX? Who is it that owns the all the data center?
For the ones that they're trying to put in space.
Yeah, hang on.
I think it's SpaceX. Like 90% sure that it was SpaceX.
Where is it? Here we go. Colossus One, yeah, SpaceX. So Anthropic's paying SpaceX $1.25 billion per month to use Colossus 1 and 2 through May of 2020. So 26, 27. So from May 26 to May 29, 3 years, they're paying $1.25 billion per month for their Colossus 1 and 2 computational and storage capacity.
Do you guys see the dots connecting here? I mean, like, it's all just kind of coming together as like perfectly as it possibly can be. I mean, what a wild time to be in crypto. Like, again, the speculation is in my brain is just gone. Like, it's coming.
Yeah. Look, see, this is it's almost like we talked about this last week. Imagine that.
Yep. Guys, this is going to be huge. So we really want you guys to check it out. make sure that you are in the IP, or make sure you are awake. We're going to be doing a live stream for you guys so we can go over and just have some degenerate fun. He's back.
I don't know what's going on, but it's done that like every show for the last couple of times.
That's weird.
That's annoying. Anyway.
So now, what's interesting is you should be able to buy this on Ondo too eventually when it launches. But what is this pulled up right here, JC? Oh no, you're good.
Let me see if we got any news on that.
But again, we will. I was just saying when you were off, JC, we'll have some kind of event. We'll go live and we'll
it's on the Hyperliquid.
Oh, okay, cool. And so that's what I'm saying. I would imagine that it would be on Ondo eventually if it's going to be on Hyperliquid.
Yeah, I do want to answer John 360 BCN news. Because I didn't look it up today, but let's see. So Zevic Network main stage XRP Las Vegas 20s. That's May 25th. All right, so that was yesterday. We know ZBCN is partnered with XRP. Yeah, just using that narrative there. Just looking for any type of. Oh, that's funny. Everybody's using the look, especially after seeing what we just looked at on the on all of those riddles. We've seen ships with colors now from Binance. That's interesting.
They're just trolling us all at this point. They know we've been painfully waiting, and they're like, "Oh, let's let them squirm. The bull run's almost here."
Yeah, I'm not seeing. It's people just spamming the same thing here. Let me go over here and see what it's doing. Currently sitting at 29.22. I think my average is about 33 or 32 or something like that. So I just bought a small bag with some Ondo profits a few weeks ago.
Let's go.
See, this is just latest news is from 3 weeks ago. Nothing. So John, nothing major looking like here. Mostly unlocked. Is there the? Yeah.
Interesting. I've been hearing a little bit about it, but I haven't actually done any research.
See, and this is why I'm a little. We talk about this right here. That the top 10 holders still hold 55%, but that's not 90 or 95%. This one wallet holds 21%. So, I mean, you can see here, low market cap. It's a degen play for me. I don't have a lot of money in this, but I do like, kind of what we're reading about it. Decentralized investments from Circle, Coinbase, Solana, Briar Capital, Republic, Lightspeed Venture. I mean, they've got some good venture capitalists in it. So yeah, I think it's got a decent chance of doing a little bit for me.
Well, I mean, it's a low market cap, so I mean, again, it's if you find, everybody loves to buy the XRPs of the world and the H bars of the world, but sometimes it's fun to throw $50 into a degenerate project and just see what happens. Sometimes.
Yeah, you might get lucky. I mean, you can. It's what is that? What's it rank? It's ranked 117, so it's it's not a garbage coin. But yeah, that's about the news we got today. Nothing really moving. We're still waiting. World events are not great. Ukraine is not looking great. Iran is not looking great.
Yeah,
oil prices go up. More dollar bills being thrown into the economy. That's a recipe for inflation. That's not great for crypto.
Yeah. You know, guys, we're kind of just waiting. We're waiting it out. We're waiting out the storm, and you know, the people that really kind of, you know, tough through it are the ones that are really going to benefit.
Yep.
From the
Generational
new world
wealth
order.
requires generational patience. That's our catchphrase.
And remember, guys, we have game night tonight. Let's go.
Tomorrow night.
Wait, no. Oh my God, my days. My son didn't have school.
Yeah. Now that
so-
school is out, it's like, what day is it? I don't know.
My world is just gone. It's messed now. The whole week's ruined.
Yep.
Ruined.
And we'll have to make some adjustments to the morning show schedule, just because my kids' summer activities will require me to be leaving at 10 a.m. So we may have to bump the show back a little bit and start it a little earlier. We'll let you know. But I do want to say a huge thank you to everybody that went and voted for us on the NFT.nyc. The round 1 voting has closed. We will be receiving notification at some point in the near future whether or not we are going to be invited to host a session in New York City. So thank you for everybody who voted and reposted and did all the stuff. We will be rewarding those in our Discord. Check the announcements to see how that's going to work. Other than that, do all the yeah, absolutely, Ice. I would love just a normal cycle now that I've been positioned. Yeah, that would be great. We'll see.
Yeah, especially after the double top last time. Like, I mean, damn.
That's all right. Just hodl. Just wait. We'll get there. We all gonna make it. As long as you don't give in to the boredom or the fear, you'll be okay. If this is your first time, just wait. All is not lost.
First
just wait.
time.
Yeah, first time. But anyway, as usual, do all the things, do all the likes and the subscribes and the shares and the notifications and all that stuff.
And we will. I know I said it before, but we will get the hate comments.
Yes, we've got to film that. So if you have kids, you know the end of the school year is just an absolutely insane time with all of the end of the year activities and the parties and the graduations and the everything, plus all of their activities kind of, you know, sports roll over into the summer. You know, the spring sports are done, and that's right. We need H-bar to rip so the prizes at Alpha Origins can go parabolic.
Absolutely. 100%.
All right. So don't go looking for Reptar's lizard alien background, because that'll get us all in trouble. But hopefully we'll have some fun news to talk about tomorrow one way or another. And yeah, we'll see you in the Discord.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much. And Choppy, send us home.
Chomp, chomp. We, by the way, we will have the first of the videos from our AI workshop coming up for everybody on YouTube. It's been in our Discord for a couple weeks now. Bye.
Woo!
Chomp, chomp.
See you guys.
Thank you.